the sport of team handball. Fans of Poland and Germany have descended on the pavilion at the University of Illinois at Chicago for a grudge match on an international level. It's Germany against Poland here on Comcast SportsNet. This is a rematch of the 2007 World Championship match won by the Germans on their home soil. Guten Tag, everybody. Zapraszamy do Chicago. Welcome here to the UIC Pavilion, where it's already loud as they're getting ready for a great international match. I'm Ken Tomash, along with former U.S. International John Ryan. John, what makes this so special?
Well, what makes this special is we have two of the best teams in the world playing a match in the USA. These players know each other very well. They play against each other. Many of them play on the same team, their club team in Germany. This is really exciting. This is a one-in-a-kind event for us.
There will be an international, much like you saw maybe in the World Cup or other international sporting events. And if you're not familiar with the sport of handball, it's a little bit like soccer with your hands, lacrosse without sticks, hockey without sticks, or water polo without the water. One thing we're not without today is lots of enthusiasm. The Germans and the Poles have turned out in great numbers to welcome their teams to the UIC Pavilion. We'll be back with the Battle of Chicago after this. Don't go away.
Right now, someone may be searching for you. Go to mylife.com, the internet's leading people search site. Just type in your name and see if someone is searching for you right now for free. Could be anyone. Past loves, colleagues, old school friends. At mylife.com, there are millions of unclaimed messages. You could have messages waiting for you right now. Go to mylife.com, type in your name, and see if someone is searching for you right now for free.
Ever since the run-in, I've really paid the price.
I went without for a while. I couldn't get a second look. Well, I found someone who accepts me for who I am.
Who?
Safe Auto. And there's the guy that hooked me up. Hey.
I can get minimum coverage even with an accident?
Yep, even if I went without for a while? Yep.
How long does it take?
10 minutes. Can I do it online? SafeAuto.com.
Can I pay with a credit card?
Yes. And we don't do credit checks.
You gotta have coverage. You want to save money. Do both at 1-800-SAFE-AUTO or SafeAuto.com.
Safe Auto. Hawk Ford can't be beat. Hawk Ford on 95th Street.
Right now at Hawk Ford, get this new Ford Fusion Motor Trend's 2010 Car of the Year for under $16,000 or $199 a month. That's just $199 per month.
Hawk Ford can't be beat. Hawk Ford on 95th Street.
Hawk Ford, 6100 West 95th Street in Oak Lawn or online at hawkford.com.
Right now, 3 teenagers from Lyle are purchasing black and white face paint. A man driving by the stadium makes a U-turn and heads for the ticket window. And a Downers Grove Little League team piles into a small army of minivans. Thousands of fans are on their way. Their hearts arrived a while ago. White Sox baseball, it's black and white.
Experience the excitement of world-class competitive cycling at the 5th Annual Alexian Brothers Tour of Elk Grove. Friday, July 30th through Sunday, August 1st. You'll see the world's top professional and amateur athletes compete for $150,000 in prize money at 15 races on the streets of Elk Grove Village. Tour of Elk Grove is ranked the #1 competitive cycling event in the entire U.S. If you're a fan of bike racing or want to enjoy live music and fireworks on Friday and Saturday nights, join us at the 2010 Alexian Brothers Tour of Elk Grove.
Dish Network claims they have the same TV as DirecTV for less. What Dish doesn't tell you is that if you're one of the millions who love AMC, BET, Hallmark, or MSNBC, you won't get them with Dish Network's basic package. In fact, you won't get any of these 42 channels. With DirecTV's basic package, you get all those channels and a whole lot more. So don't be fooled by Dish Network. When you compare, DirecTV wins every time.
World Hyundai in the Matson Auto Mall is a 5-star rated dealer.
When I bought my car at World Hyundai, everything went smoothly. It was the first time I didn't feel taken. It never seemed like they were hiding anything. I really think I got the best deal at World.
Get your great deal now during the World Hyundai Summer of Savings event. Lease the 2011 Sonata for only $189 per month. See real reviews from real customers at worldhyundaireviews.com.
In the world, World Hyundai.
Today's game is brought to you by Snap Sports Courts and Surfaces, by Grundfos, by Żywiec Beer, by Sobieski Vodka, and by USA Team Handball. The atmosphere in Chicago is electric as the national handball teams of Germany and Poland, and a lot of their fans wearing the red and white of Poland and the black, red, and yellow of Germany have descended on the UIC Pavilion here in Chicago's West Loop for the Battle of Chicago. There is Pascal Hens, the German captain, 6'7", and he is an outstanding player as well. But first, the German national anthem. Well, it's very definitely a pro-Poland crowd here, as you might expect in Chicago, and we'll be back with the start of this international grudge match, the Battle of Chicago between Germany and Poland on Comcast SportsNet after this brief timeout. Stay with us. You're watching International Team Handball.
It takes more than sharp skates.
More than just guts.
That is what the fans are wanting to see.
It takes more.
It's going to be a photo finish.
Than just talent.
To do something special.
It takes you. It takes your donations to support the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic teams. Learn more at teamusa.org or donate $10 by texting USA to 90999.
It's so awesome.
Welcome back to Chicago. Fans of Poland and Germany have settled in here at the UIC Pavilion for the start of the Battle of Chicago. As we told you, it's a pro-Polish crowd, and here's a look at the starting lineup for Poland. The Lejewski brothers and the Jurecki brothers will be key to this game as well, and their captain, Sławomir Szmal, John Ryan, an outstanding goalkeeper.
Yes, indeed. In fact, the IHF, International Handball Federation Player of the Year this past season.
And as for Germany, Pascal Hens is their colorful captain, and Holger Glandorf is their leading scorer, lethal with the left hand.
Yes, there'll be no problem being able to pick out Pascal Hens on the court.
Our referees are... Oh, sorry.
Here, the Mohawk.
Sorry, John. Our referees are from Sweden, Jasmine Kliko and Michael Johansson, and they're going to be in charge. of discipline in this match, which is underway from Chicago. Poland in the white shirts, red shorts, moving from right to left here in the first half of play, the first of two 30-minute halves. And Germany in black, defending the goal to our left. You'll see quick movement of the ball. You'll see lots of physical play, and you'll see shots like that from Bartosz Jurecki for the first goal of the match. Poland strikes first, and now you will see a very fast-paced game, as when it's played at the international level, it's incredibly quick and athletic. That shot goes wide there by Sebastian Price, and he's looking for a foul. He's looking for more than a foul. He got the foul, but he's looking for more than that. Free throws in the international sport of team handball come from that broken line on the floor you see at 9 meters, just a restart. The Polish crowd not happy with the Germans, as you might expect. Glandorf, number 11, is key, the big player. He's got the ball now. He'll get it back at the top of the key and fake it. They'll get it inside to Price. Sebastian Price scores and ties the game. 2 goals to this point, and you're going to see a lot of this today. The bounce pass, and Sebastian Price puts it past Slavomir Šmol, and we're tied at 1. We've got 6 players on a side, plus a goalkeeper. You'll see the ball move from side to side. Offensive players can't go into that arc where the goalkeeper is standing at 6 meters. And you must attack. You cannot stall. Luckily, that's not a problem for either of these two teams. They've got a lot of history. And we told you it's a rematch of the 07 World Championships. We saw Marcin Lijewski there. Off to Jurewski. And Jurewski puts that right into the chest of the German goalkeeper, Karsten Licklein.
Yeah, nice fake there. He just wasn't able to finish the deal with getting the ball past the goalie there.
Karsten Licklein, plenty of international experience as well. They'll dump it inside. And did that count?
Nope, looks like we're going to have a penalty shot there.
When a defensive player disrupts a clear scoring chance like that one, you'll see what they call a 7-meter throw, basically a penalty shot from 7 meters away. There's a line, that stripe on the floor at 7 meters, and the keeper has to stay behind the 4-meter mark. This will be Tomasz Kluczynski. Fakes and scores. Tomasz Kluczynski puts Poland up 2-1. Just 3 minutes into this one, and the atmosphere is electric, John Ryan. These people who have descended here on the UIC Pavilion really know their team handball.
Well, they certainly are making some noise here.
Pascal Hens to Glandorf. Off on the left wing. Glandorf looks for an opening, finds one, and his left-handed shot is into the back of the net.
And that's a move that if you're familiar with basketball, that would be a double dribble. And team handball, that is allowed. You can dribble, you can stop, and then dribble again. But you can only do that one time.
Here you see in the middle there, the iconic coach of Germany, Heiner Brand, with the distinctive mustache. He looks pretty calm today, but he may not stay that way if things don't go his way. Jurecki now for Poland. Top to Lijewski. Lijewski gets it into the pivot, and he's just hammered there, and that gets Heiner Brand off his bench for the first time. There you see his opposite number, Bogdan Venta, one of the great players in the history of Polish team handball, who late in his career accepted German citizenship, somewhat controversially, and played for Germany. Now he's back coaching Team Poland, as he has since 2004. Jurecki tries to force his way inside, but he's fouled by Klein, and Klein is going to get a yellow card for his troubles. Much like in soccer, you will see yellow cards. You will see red cards. Hopefully not in this match, we won't. Just a friendly between two teams that know each other very, very well. We're tied at 2, less than 5 minutes into this match. The Battle of Chicago from the UIC Pavilion, and the Polish crowd really into it. Nice save there by the German keeper, Karsten Licklein, off the hand of Marcin Lijewski. Haas spins that one towards the goal, and Slavomir Šmol makes the save. Michael Haas, number 24, tried a little get a little clever there, and that ball's knocked out of play before Mateusz Laklewski could get to it. And Germany will go back the other way. It's a 2-2 game. Just over 5 minutes gone. Again, we're going to play 30 minutes in each half. It's a pretty much continuous run. It's rare that the clock will stop, except in case of an injury or some other unanticipated circumstance. But here's Germany on the move. Haas to Glandorf. Glandorf gets up in the air, gets the ball back and puts it past Schmal.
Nice move there by Holger Glandorf.
He's only done that 300 or 400 times in his career, hasn't he? At the other end, Poland trying to make it a tie again, but Marcin Liewski got fouled. And you'll also see substitution kind of like in basketball, the clock obviously which doesn't stop, but you'll see guys come in and off as long as they come off through the designated channel near the bench. Mikhail Jurecki is in now as Poland looks to work it, and we've got a foul off the ball as we saw when some of those.
And a 2-minute penalty as well.
And this is our first sending off of the day, as we'll see Sebastian Price, number 8, is going to be sent off for 2 minutes for rough play. And Germany will have to play a man down for the next 2 minutes, regardless of how many goals Poland scores. So it's not like hockey, where if the other team scores, your man gets free. Price is off for 2 minutes, and now we'll see what the Poles can do with the man advantage. They'll work it up top. Liewski. Jurecki with a shot, and the save by Lickline. That'll kill some pressure.
You'll see Germany here. They'll try and work a little bit of the clock off, but they can't stall forever. They have to eventually start the attack. If they hang back too much, the referees will raise their hand, and that's called passive play, where they need to shoot very quickly, or the ball is just going to be turned right over to Poland.
Here's Gretzky now. No, not Wayne. It's Patrick Gretzky. Pascal Hens, their big captain with a distinctive mohawk. And now away from the ball, we've got yet another yellow card, and this one is on Poland's Bartolomiej Jaśka. Was not sent off, though. The clock does stop here temporarily. And now Germany with a 3-2 lead, but playing a man down. Still have to make an attack. Gretzky dishes off to Hens. Hens put it off Klein's head. Klein wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, way too much juice on that pass.
Could be an issue of timing as well. These guys got into Chicago a few days ago and maybe have to get the timing exactly right.
Yeah, anytime national teams get together, it takes a while to remember how each other plays. Some of them play on the same club teams, but
and that one is bounced home by Poland's Bartosz Jurecki, his second of the match.
It's much like an all-star team. It just takes a while to feel everybody out, remember everybody's style of play.
Well, the Jurecki brothers have apparently switched the numbers that we were given. They're wearing 13 and 15, but it's the other way around. That was Mikhail with the goal. It ties this game at 3, and Hens tries to force his way in there. Price is free after serving his 2-minute penalty, but we've got a man down. And Pascal Hens, who's one of their top scorers and an inspirational leader, down on the floor. See if we can see what happened here, John.
Just a nice shot there to the chin. This is a contact sport, in case you were wondering.
Arkadiusz Mischko was the guy who ran into him, and Heiner Brand, hoping that his captain is not injured. Bogdan Venta, of course, has his own share of injury problems to deal with on his side. And Pascal Hens is up. He won't be singing the anthem anytime soon, I don't think. But even the Polish fans can appreciate the talents of Germany's number 2. So just under 22 minutes left in the first half. A rare clock stoppage, and we're back at it. Michael Haas, Holger Glandorf, Price, who just got free after serving a penalty. And get it on the left wing. Back to Glandorf. He tried to spin it with a little side armor, but it went off a defender and out.
Yep. And much like soccer, this is the equivalent of a corner throw there. If the goalie does not touch the ball after it goes past the baseline, the offensive team gets the ball in the corner.
Glandorf now sets up Hens. They try to float it inside, but we've got a foul right there and a yellow card as well. So fast and physical action here in the first half of play from the UIC Pavilion, as we expected from these two teams. They know each other very well, not only from the international but the club level, where many of these guys play in some of the top pro leagues. Oh, Glandorf just with the left-hander, he is deadly. His third goal of the match.
BB into the corner. The goalie had no chance on that one.
Back at the other end, Poland answers, and just that quickly, Bartolomej Jaschka with his first goal.
Yeah, Germany caught sleeping there. As soon as a goal is scored, if you get the ball at the center court, referee blows the whistle, you can play. And sometimes teams get caught trying to substitute players in on defense.
They don't stand on ceremony much in this game. It's get right after it. Let's play. It's 4-4, just over 20 minutes left in the first half. An exciting first 10 minutes of this one. Up top to Haas. Hens only had that one for an instant and then got rid of it.
And he's fouled. We're going to have a penalty shot here.
So that foul destroyed a legitimate scoring chance. And now Michael Kraus checks in for Germany. Heiner Brand already working his strategy. And Kraus has come in specifically to take this throw, the 26-year-old center back. Kraus, fake scores. And now it's back to the bench. Thank you for your service, Herr Kraus. Now sit back down. That gives Germany a 5-4 lead. Just under 20 minutes left now, first half. Uretsky. Jaschka. Bartolomej Jaschka trying to force his way inside. Uretsky had nowhere to go, and since he couldn't dish it off, it's basically a traveling call.
Yep, turnover right back.
Bartolomej Jaschka.
Poland's got numbers.
All over the court. Mateusz Jaklewski with the score. Polish fans love that. And Poland gets back on defense. They better, because Germany is coming after them now. Tied at 5. Glandorf,
another charge.
Runs right into a wall. Slavomir Schmal, the Polish goalkeeper, starts their attack. Poland in white moving from right to left in the first half. Lujewski puts that one off to Jaklewski, who scores. Mateusz Jaklewski with his second goal.
Great ball movement there by Poland. Got the German players moving side to side, results in a wide open wing shot.
You'll see that strategy a lot as they'll work it into the big men in the pivot, and sometimes they'll dish to wingers like Jaklewski for those angle shots. Many goals still to come. Here's Haas to Glandorf. To Hens. Haas has it back. Germany working it. Glandorf. Second chance effort. Kick save by Schmal.
But we're going to have another penalty shot.
The benefit of working your way in there, as Glandorf can do so well. And again, they'll send Kraus on, the specialist. Was successful the last time. Let's see if Schmal learned anything from the first time. Nope. Kraus with his second, both on penalties. Well, if you only have one job, you want to do it well, and he does. Gretzky's back on for Germany. Just over 17 minutes left in the first half. We're tied at 6 in the Battle of Chicago. Here's Jaschka. Jaschka tries to force his way inside, and it's saved by Karsten Licklein. Poland will throw it in from the near side. Uretsky to Jaschka. Mariusz Jurasik with a left hand off to, and he traveled.
Oh, actually a charge there.
That was a charge, all right. It happens so quickly in this game. Sometimes you're left to pick out what happened, like when Pascal Hens just buries one past your left ear.
If you don't come out and hit him at 9-10 meters, this is what happens. Right in the corner. The goalie has no chance to stop that.
Heiner Brand's team up 7-6. It's still anyone's game. These are two very evenly matched sides. Yeshka. Uretsky. They lost the handle there for a second. Michael Uretsky gets fouled. And sometimes they'll take free throw a little bit quicker than the referee likes. Yeshka with a shot, and it's blocked there by Glandorf. Glandorf 6'4", but he looks like his wingspan is about 6'8". Michael Haas. Glandorf fakes, dishes to the side. On the floater by Gretzky's picked out of the air by Schmal.
Yeah, he was not fooled on that at all.
Now this isn't Slavomir Schmal's first rodeo by any stretch of the imagination. And we're going to see another 2-minute penalty on Germany for rough play as Dominic Klein will be sent off. And again, Poland with a man advantage for the next 2 minutes. So Germany has had the worst of the referee's ire to this point. Almost midway through the first half. Germany 7, Poland 6 in the Battle of Chicago from the UIC Pavilion. Uretsky will get it back and float it to the right wing. And Mariusz Jurasik.
We're going to get another 2 minute.
Just got nailed in the face.
Indeed.
Jurasik tried to force his way in there, and he took a forearm to the face. Take a look at this. If you think this isn't a rough sport.
Well, this is a big advantage now for Poland. They're going to be up 2 men. They'll be playing 6-on-4 here for 1 minute and 41 seconds. These are called international friendlies, right?
Michael Haas has been sent off, number 24. As they continue to work on Mariusz Jurasik, the right back. So already here in the first half, the physios have been very busy. Bogdan Venta, who's had to deal with some fairly tragic injuries to his squad lately.
Well, and certainly one of their top backcourt players, and I apologize if I get the pronunciation wrong, Karl Bilecki.
Bilecki, yes.
Yeah, had a real tragic accident on the court. He was heading back on a fast break to play defense, and a Croatian player, they're playing a friendly, was in the process of throwing the ball and somehow, got into his eye and really gouged the eye, resulting in the loss of sight in one eye. So one of Poland's top players is going to have a very interesting comeback this year, as he's going to try and play with one eye. And I don't know how familiar you are, how difficult that is. You lose a lot of depth perception and peripheral vision. It'll be very interesting to see if he's able to continue to play at the top level.
Here's Pascal Hens. He eyes the goal, and it's saved by Slavomir Schmal. Germany still leads 7-6, but they are still down a man.
They're down 2 men. This is where Poland has to make up some ground.
Yeshka off on the right wing. Spun home by Mariusz Jurasik. So he has recovered from the injury. Poland fans are happy about it. Take a look. The left-hander spun into the back of the net. 7-7 with 14 minutes to play. First half.
And again, Germany will do their best here to work as much clock off as possible. Because playing defense with 4 is very difficult.
Again, they must make a legitimate attack. The referees will give them some leeway, but...
And that's exactly what they want to do. They fall down, they work some clock, they do stop it here, but adds a few more seconds into the penalty killing.
Hens, who was down earlier, took another one in the throat, he's saying. Most guys would need a ladder to get to Pascal Hens' throat, and I think he may have played that one up a little bit. I'm not sure Artur Siodniak actually got to his throat, but
much like soccer, you will see a little bit of theater at times in international competition.
Some gamesmanship, not out of the realm of possibility. Gretzky lays it off. Hens eyes the goal and can't get it in.
Well, that's a good shot for a team down by 2, though.
Oliver Rogish is getting set to check in, and Heiner Brown may be taking a timeout here shortly. He's got the card in his hand. Rogish comes on. And Poland scores again. Artur Siodniak makes it 8-7 in favor of Poland.
So the two-man advantage, and we got timeout here.
So Heiner Brown wants to take a timeout and talk to his troops. And
so the two-man advantage worked well for Poland there. They turned a 1-goal deficit into a 1-goal lead. That's what you want to expect. You know, pick up a couple goals during a 2-minute suspension, especially if the other team is down 2 players.
Yeah, it's not often you're going to see a 2-man advantage, but we will see power plays in this game. Bogdan Venta here. Got to be pleased, but what coach is ever truly pleased?
Well, this match is, you know, it's a one-off match. It's during the summer. It's more of a chance for them to see some different combinations and see how some of their younger players are coming along. They still have a lot of their star players here, but this is a time for them to experiment, time to soak in the atmosphere of a very unique opportunity to bring handball here to the United States.
And it's a chance for some people to be exposed to this sport maybe for the first time ever. And you can't watch the sport and not come away impressed, especially when it's played at this level. Poland leads at 8-7. We're back to live action after the timeout with just under 13 minutes left in the first half. Germany looking for the tying goal here. They're back to full strength. Kraus. Weinhold. Here's Weinhold with a left-handed bullet. Stefan Weinhold. Gott in Himmel. And now we have seen some of the younger players off the bench for both teams now, as Rafał Glinski has come on for Poland. So some guys who don't have quite the international experience will get some playing time today here in front of a raucous crowd, much like they'd see overseas. Jurasic off to the left wing.
Nice save there by Lichtlein.
Mateusz Jaklewski could not find net. We're tied at 8 with 12 minutes left in the first half. Now Germany in black on the attack from left to right. Michael Kraus up top. Stefan Weinhold has Christian Schörner out there as well. Schörner's number 20 with the ball now. Kraus flips it on left wing. Gets it back from Lars Kaufmann. Kaufmann is dangerous. But Schmal ready for the task there. Kraus loses the handle, but he got fouled. There's no question Germany will be getting the ball to that man, Lars Kaufmann, number 21. 6'6" and a physical specimen. Weinhold takes a couple steps in, dishes it into the post of the score. Jakob Heinl with his first goal gives Germany the lead at 9-8. Now Oliver Rogish has checked in off the bench.
Yeah, Rogish is a defensive specialist. Almost exclusively plays only defense. Typically to give one of their offensive stars a rest, a break on the other half of the court. Keep them fresh.
That's why they've pulled a chair out and put it right next to us, and Jakob Heinl is sitting there, and those two guys will, as the ball goes back and forth, will substitute for each other. Jaklewski plays it off. Jurkovic. Another whistle and
someone in on there on the 6.
Offensive player went in on the 6-yard mark. Weinhold gets crushed.
Yeah, I think we'll have a 2-minute here, absolutely.
Yes. Rafael Glinski is going to be sent off. So this is the first time that Germany will have the man advantage in this match. Watch. So we'll see how they approach it, as now they have a lead at 9-8. Now you want to try to build this lead if you can, and we're going to have a 7-meter throw as well.
For Germany, again.
Here's Kraus against Peter Wiszymerski. Kraus is 2 for 2, and now he's 3 for 3 on 7-meter throws. You saw Bogdan Venta send his backup keeper, Peter Wiszymerski, in just for that 7-meter throw. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. Kraus doesn't seem to care. He's 2 for 2 against Schmal, and 1 for 1 there.
And with Schmal in the goal, Wiszymerski wants to get as much playing time as he can, because Schmal is definitely a world-class keeper and gets the bulk of the minutes.
Jurkovic just getting hammered there by Rogic, defensive specialist, you betcha. Mariusz Jurkovic there. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by the Germans. They'll quickly bounce it to Schörner, who scores. Christian Schörner.
A little bit of a gap here now for the Germans, 3-goal lead.
Watch Schörner. He knows where he's going the whole way. Uwe Gensheimer has checked in as well for Germany, number 3. Playing defense out up top. Jaska off to Yakulevsky. And as Mariusz Jurasik got the ball, we had a whistle down low.
The ref actually criticizing Rogic a little bit for theater there, if I'm not mistaken. He definitely has a bad boy reputation, and has been known to pick up a few 2-minute penalties in competition.
Gensheimer got tangled up there, and a restart for Poland. Jurasic loses the ball. It's Germany on the break. Gensheimer off of the wing.
I think we're going to see a timeout here.
Michael Kraus finally gets one in the run of play. His 4th. He leads all scorers. Here's the break as run by Germany. Gensheimer off on the wing, and Kraus buries it, putting his team up 12-8 now, under 9 minutes to go in the first half. Jaska up to Jurasic. Shot is saved by Lickline. And Rogic will come back off. That shot is blocked by Daniel Żultak.
And we'll have a throw in at the corner.
Germany works it to Kraus. Tries to bounce it into the pivot where Jakob Heinl gets hammered. Restart from the 9-meter line. Michael Kraus to Weinhold. Kraus again. Weinhold sets up Kaufman. Loose ball in the area. Shot saved by Schmal. Poland on the break. Jaska
hung out to dry there.
Oh, here we go.
Great defense there.
2 on none. I got it. You take it. Goal, Uwe Gensheimer.
And those sorts of plays can be really devastating, because that's a 2-goal turnaround.
And if you think this is just a summer friendly that doesn't mean anything, and Uwe Gensheimer showed on his way back that the Germans are pumped to win this match. Look here. This is the 2-man break. Somebody's eventually got to shoot it, and it's Uwe Gensheimer who does. The 23-year-old getting a chance to shine here with his national team.
Yeah, the German team is in kind of a state of flux, if you will, I think, right now. at the European Championships. They placed 10th here. A disappointing finish for them. They still qualify for World Championships, but that 10th place put them a little bit further down in the columns, if you will, for the draw. So they've got a really tough draw here next January at the World Championships with France, Spain, Tunisia, and Egypt. So this is an important time for Germany to try and see who's their new players up and coming. And I've been impressed with a couple guys I haven't seen a whole lot before. Einvold has been impressive. And I've always thought that Lichtlein is one of their better goalies. Always kind of placed in there behind Bitter. Now he's getting a chance to shine here.
It's a 5-goal lead. Germany 13, Poland 8 with just over 7 minutes left in the first half. And the Polish crowd is getting behind their team. Jurecki, Jaszka, Jurasic on right wing. Yakulevsky, Jaszka, and floated home by Mariusz Jurasic. That'll get him closer. Polish fans love to see that. Watch this. There's power, and there is
steps.
Cleverness.
Another fast break opportunity for Poland.
Chance to cut into the lead further. It's a 4-goal advantage for Germany. Jaszka to Jurasic. Jaszka with the shot.
Wide, I believe.
It's hard to tell from this angle sometimes. There's so many big bodies between us and the goal. It looks obvious to you on television, here and in Europe. It's not so obvious on this side. Germany with a 4-goal lead, 6 minutes to play, first half. Has not diminished the Polish fans' enthusiasm one bit. Michael Kraus now, top of the arc. Stefan Weinhold. Kraus gets it back, looks inside, now finds outside. Kick save off the Lars Kaufmann shot.
Excellent save there. Getting a shot in the corner there with the foot.
Kraus shoves the defender out of the way.
Poland another opportunity on the break.
But they're 2-on-3 though. Yakulevsky has to wait for reinforcements. Krieger, who is in. Kamil Krieger, number 40. Now he heads back off. Bartlomiej Jaszka gets back into the match. There he is. Just over 5 minutes to play. Germany leads it by 4. In the Battle of Chicago. It's loud here at the UIC Pavilion. Yakulevsky got hammered by Scherna.
Again, good ball movement by Poland. Got the German defense moving side to side, found the opening, resulting in a foul and a penalty shot.
We'll see who'll take this now. Looks like Tomasz Kluczynski. Against Karsten Lichtlein. 4.5 minutes to play in the half for Poland's 10th goal. Got it. Kluczynski's second goal of the match. Germany's lead now 3. Easy as you please on that one. Now Germany on the attack. They've got the lead, so they can be a little bit more deliberate, but they still have to make an attack. Lars Kaufmann off to Kraus. And we've got a foul away from the ball and a sending off for Poland as Marcin Liewski is going to be sent off for 2 minutes. There you see Liewski. See if we can pick up what he did exactly.
Well, without the replay, I suspect that he grabbed a hold of somebody swinging by on the circle.
There's physical play in this game, and then there's physical play. And the physical play is what will get you in trouble.
Well, yeah, you know, there's 2 refs. Sometimes you're thinking you're off the ball, that you can get away with a little handhold, a little grab, give yourself an extra edge. But
Kaufmann drops it into the corner, and Uwe Gensheimer gets his second goal of the match.
But the refs usually, eventually, they see it and it catches up with you.
Germany up 14-10 now. Just over 3 minutes to play. Kaljuretsky gets it back from Yeshka. Off on the wing. And Yeshka can't find an opening. Foul called there. Try to drop it into the post, and they do get that ball back. Jurasic with a shot, and that's blocked by Rogic. She's in there for defense. He came up big there. Kaljurevsky. Oh, and a foul called there.
Germany really putting a lot of pressure on the ball.
And it turns into the fast break. Off to Gensheimer. Gensheimer, he's got a man on him. And it goes in. That's his third goal.
No, it did not go in. I think he blocked it, and then
we need a goal.
But he
you know what the
definitely
sport
blocked it.
needs, John? Goal lights. Goal judges. The posts need to light up or something, just to be for the benefit of people like myself.
Or is it a goal?
Let's take a look.
Here's the replay.
See if we can find out. Gensheimer sure hopes it is. The scoreboard hasn't changed though.
Oh, that's what happened. It bounced off the player after it was a dead ball.
Okay. So it's still Germany 14, Poland 10. 2 minutes to play, first half. Yeshka is being hounded out front by Gensheimer. Find Juretsky. And Oliver Rogic was all over him with no call. The shot was saved. Jakob Heinl has checked back in, number 9 for Germany. Lars Kaufmann tried to float that one down in the corner to Gensheimer, but it went out of play, and here comes Poland the other way. Yeshka off the hands of Michael Juretsky. Rogic didn't get much of a breather as he's back in there now on defense. And the Polish fans start to sing. The team is down by 4. Juretsky cannot get through. Germany's Stefan
another
Weinhold.
fast break.
Gensheimer again. This time it is true, and Gensheimer gets his 4th. It's a 5-goal lead for Germany. So under a minute to play now in the first half. Germany 15, Poland 10.
Well, excellent defense by the Germans. Anytime you hold a top-flight team like Poland just to 10, right now anyway, maybe 11 goals and a half, you're doing an outstanding job.
Mariusz Jurasic, he's been a go-to guy for Poland today. 3 goals, makes it 15-11. Now Germany with time running out. Seconds winding down. Stefan Weinhold hits the crossbar. They may not have time to get anything off before the half comes to an end, and they do not. But a physical, exciting, action-packed first half comes to a close here at the UIC Pavilion in Chicago, with Germany leading Poland in international team handball, 15-11. We'll look at first half highlights and more coming up at the half. Stay with us. You're watching International Team Handball on Comcast SportsNet.
I chose eHarmony over any other site because it was deeper and more meaningful to me than just putting a picture up and saying, choose me.
With eHarmony, you build your profile, you realize that this takes it to a whole new level that others don't get to.
Only eHarmony's in-depth personality profile matches you based on 29 dimensions of deep compatibility.
The connection is like nothing I've ever had. He's exactly what I've always dreamed of.
See what people are saying at facebook.com/eHarmony.
Hey, Nick. How's it going with the website?
Going great, Babs. Made it really easy for customers to manage their car insurance policy online.
Well, you know, that's why we have 24/7 support, so customers can call us anytime.
Does not compute. Error. Malfunction pads.
Very funny.
Powering down.
We're not really robots.
I thought we were.
Call today or go to esurance.com.
If ever you're not satisfied with one of our tires, please feel free to bring it back. Thank you. Discount Tire Company.
Low prices, more choices. Discount Tire.
Your summer school class is in finances.
Spend less and save more at Libertyville Mitsubishi.
0 APR for 72 months on 2011 Eclipse, 2010 Lancer, Galant, Outlander, and more. Plus a 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper limited warranty and more.
Bob Rohrman. Nobody beats Bob. Nobody. Bob Rohrman's Libertyville Mitsubishi on Milwaukee Avenue, Libertyville.
Hi, I'm Kirk Shealy, General Manager at Elmhurst Toyota Scion. During Toyota's national sales event, you can take advantage of great lease offers, like a new Corolla for just $199 per month, a new Camry for just $259 per month, or the all-new 2011 Sienna for just $369 per month. All three are available with 0 down, 0 security, and 0 due-at-lease signing. That's 0 down, 0 security, and 0 due-at-lease signing. It doesn't get any better than that. Only at Elmhurst Toyota Scion, your low-price leader.
If you can't wait to see the hottest new releases, you can forget about Netflix and Redbox.
That is exactly right.
DirecTV Cinema brings home the best Hollywood hits the same day as DVD. Yes! Those other guys?
Tonight, tomorrow, when?
28 days later.
Hey, girls.
Got him!
No one brings you the latest releases sooner than DirecTV Cinema. Channels 125 through 199.
Of this game, we now move ahead in the action.
Now Strobel finds Fall, and Fall scores. That's it, Adrian Fall's second goal. (19-14). Again, we told you that Poland switched goalies at halftime. Slavomir Šmal, their captain, started and played the first half. Piotr Wiszymerski is in now. Number 16 at the other end, but now they're attacking our Poland. Germany's starter, Karsten Lichtlein. The foul at the 6-meter mark, and again, the physios are going to have to come out to attend to a player who's down on the floor. The first game of our doubleheader today saw the U.S. national team defeat the national club champions from Los Angeles 23-19. Entertaining match. And compared to that game, John, how does this game compare?
Well, obviously, if you saw the earlier match, the level of play is obviously much higher. I mean, these athletes are all professionals. They do this full time. More of the U.S. athletes, it's they've got other jobs. Some of them are in the Army. So, in many ways, the physicality of our players is not that far off from the Europeans, but the experience level is so much dramatically different. These guys have been playing handball since whatever age they started, whether it was
summer day outside. Inside, we've got outstanding international team handball action with Germany leading Poland 15-11 as we get set to start the second half of play. The two teams have switched benches. They'll be attacking opposite ends of the floor now. And now with Poland down only 4 goals, not an insurmountable lead by any stretch of the imagination. But what do you think Bogdan Venta wants to see out of his team against the Germans and Pascal Hens?
Oh, I think he wants to see a more fluid attack on offense for sure. I think Poland there toward that stretch in the first half, their offensive set was fairly disorganized. They really couldn't get anything going. Now, part of that was attributable to the German defense, but they were playing a lot of different players, and it kind of disrupted their play here. Now I'm looking here at the German side that just came up. Perhaps the same thing is going to happen here because they've got a few guys. I mean, Hens obviously is a stalwart, but some of these guys have seen less action in international competition.
Martin Strobel is one of those guys, as is Matthias Flor, who scores his first goal, number 10. one of those younger players just getting in. And that's the first goal of the second half. It goes to Germany, who leads it 16-11. Bartosz Jurecki is in. He didn't play in the first half. Number 13, his brother Michael did.
Germany extending their defense here.
Up top to Yeshka. Lievski completely pushed out of the play by Matthias Flor. Our referees are from Sweden, but handball's an international language. A lot of these guys play in lots of different places or have played. So you pick up bits and pieces.
Well, we have a passive play warning, so Poland's going to have to shoot here quickly.
Poland needs to make an attack, but first it was broken up by the foul on Dominic Klein.
So Lake could shoot right off of this.
Lievski does! And he just kept out of the net.
Yep, and you saw the goalie actually try and stick his foot out to touch it before it crossed the line. If he had been able to touch it, it would have been Poland ball. As it is, we have a throw in from the corner.
Mariusz Jurasik takes a tumble, courtesy of Martin Strobel.
Jurasik, one of the veterans of Polish handball, played many years in the German Bundesliga, has moved back to Poland, where he plays for Coach Venta at the top Polish side there. Again, pronunciation Kielce, perhaps, the top Polish club team.
There you saw Bogdan Venta. Lievski dumps it inside, and Adrian Fall was all over his man.
And another warning there for Rogish. Well, a verbal warning, not a yellow card warning.
Bartosz Jurecki checks out. He could use a seamstress, it looks like. 7-meter throw now. Fake twice and bounced it home. Did Tomasz Budzinski, his third goal of the match. Don't be fooled by the first couple of dekes. The second one, third one, finally in the back of the net. 16-12 Germany. First goal of the second half for Poland, who's now defending the goal to our left. Floor. Here's Hens. Will he shoot? No, he'll dish off. Strobel back out up top. Left-handed shot is saved. Adrian Fall with the big shot. Here's Yeshka. Lievski. Poland has now gone with Peter Wiśmierski in goal, as that one is bounced home. Marcin Lievski with his first goal. Germany 16, Poland 13. Pascal Hens up top to Strobel. Strobel will run the show much like a basketball point guard. Hens finds Strobel, gets up high. Saved though by Wiśmierski. Rogish back in on defense for Germany, number 4. Tried to get in front of that shot and did. At least redirected it a little bit.
Yeah, and part of it, it's a team effort between the goalie and his players playing on defense, particularly in the middle positions. Typically, those players will shade to one side with their arms up, giving the goalie just half of the goal that he has to focus on.
Now off the restart, here's Germany. Martin Strobel on right wing to Adrian Fall. Pascal Hens. Hens will get it back, looks for an opening, dishes off. The left-handed worm burner. Adrian Fall's first goal. He just buried that one. Look at the power here.
And so much of that is, and you don't realize it, but the pass that Pascal Hens gave there was perfect. He got the defense moving, and it allowed the goal to be shot a much easier situation. It's kind of like soccer where you see the guy kick the ball to the other guy and it goes right on his foot. You don't realize sometimes how hard that is to do with just the right timing.
Practice, practice, practice. Let's try a sidearm shot there, broken up as Uretsky hits the deck. A little court maintenance here. This court, by the way, Snap Sports Court, it's 40 meters by 20 meters, and there are 8,712 little individual blue squares that make it up. It's a little softer than a hardwood basketball floor and a little harder than a rubberized floor. And a lot of these guys have gotten intimately to know the floor. Case in point there, number 2, Bartlomiej Jaska for Poland. He's got to hustle back now because it's Germany on the break. Jens inside. The goal by Matthias Flor, his second.
Again, an excellent pass into the floor there on the circle.
To be able to get the ball, turn, and shoot all in one motion. That's impressive.
Again, it's easier. It looks easier than it is.
One thing I will say is kids do try this at home because here in the U.S., we need young players to get involved and get excited about the sport. And maybe one day you'll get to take shots like that one by Michael Uretsky that have cut the deficit to 4 at 18-14. Hens went high that time. Now we've got players coming in and out. And a foul called on Germany. Kamil Krieger checks out, and that is Daniel Jultek coming out as well to be replaced by Bartosz Uretsky. Heiner Brand's team up 4 with 23 minutes and change to play. Jaska gets it back at the top of the arc for Uretsky. Winds up and a shot by Lichtlein. Parries it aside. Now Hens checks back in. Will he take the shot? No, off to Strobel. Strobel fakes inside and finds Hens, and now things will slow down a little bit. Polish fans not very happy with this. And again, the floor that we told you about has seen its share of sweat. As you might expect, been very warm in Chicago this week. Very warm in the building here today. Germany attacking from right to left. 22-22 left and a 4-goal lead for the men in black. Strobel to Hens. Hens again dishes off, and that time foul lost the handle.
Golden opportunity there for Poland to cut into the lead. Turnovers are so key to the game.
Strobel goes right to Price. Now Strobel finds Fall, and Fall scores. That's it, Adrian Fall's second goal. (19 to 14). Again, we told you that Poland switched goalies at halftime. Sławomir Szmal, their captain, started and played the first half. Piotr Wiszymerski is in now. Number 16 at the other end, but now they're attacking our Poland. Germany's starter, Karsten Lichtlein. The foul at the 6-meter mark, and again, the physios are going to have to come out to attend to a player who's down on the floor. Today's the first game of our doubleheader today saw the U.S. national team defeat the national club champions from Los Angeles 23-19. Entertaining match. And compared to that game, John, how does this game compare?
Well, obviously, if you saw the earlier match, the level of play is obviously much higher. I mean, these athletes are all professionals. They do this full time. More of the U.S. athletes, it's they've got other jobs. Some are in the Army. So, in many ways, the physicality of our players is not that far off from the Europeans, but the experience level is so much dramatically different. These guys have been playing handball since whatever age they started, whether it was 6 years old mini handball or 10, 12. It's been their game that they've played all their lives, and it's difficult for Americans to go over, even if they are great athletes, to pick up the nuances of the game to get to this level.
The U.S. playing catch-up. And here in this match, Germany is playing from in front, up 19-14. Strobel dishes off to Hens, thinks better of the shot, and then goes down. The foul from Bartosz Jurecki. Hens has had a tough day at the office, hasn't he? He's been down a couple of times, been tended to by the athletic trainers, and they're going to wipe off the floor again here.
It's a physical game, and you're not going to see too many players. You'll see occasionally taller than Hens, but once you get in that 7 foot, that 6'10" range, it becomes very difficult to play effectively on defense because there's a lot of side-to-side movement. You'll find yourself matched up against a shorter, quicker player.
Here's Hens again dishing off, and that shot is blocked and out of play. Plus, this court that you're looking at is bigger, longer, wider than a basketball court. 7-footers in this country are going to get drafted to play basketball. They're not going to get drafted to play.
It's true, but I think even then, not every. No call there.
Strobel goes into the net behind the goal.
There's obviously a lot of similarities between the two sports, but not every basketball player can just pick up this game and be a superstar.
Some of the skills do transfer, but not all of them. This is a unique sport. It's a combination of several, has some the nuances of many sports that you may be familiar with. And one thing it has is a lot of spirit. It has been displayed here by the fans of the Polish national team that are down by 5. They are loud and proud, and this is the kind of atmosphere you see at club matches all over Europe, isn't it, John?
It is. This is a great atmosphere. And if Poland can get back into this match, you are really going to see an atmosphere. Right now, they're trying to encourage them. If they can score a few goals, this place will definitely get loud.
It has been a terrific atmosphere, despite the fact that the Germans have led since late in the first half. Bogdan Venta is trying to get his team back from a 5-goal deficit now with under 19 minutes to play. There's Bartlomiej Jaśka. Been running the show out top. Jaśka. Lievski tied up by Rogish. Yeah, and you can sense the Polish fans are just hoping for a run, a couple of goals in a row to get them even more excited. Into the pivot.
Oh, no call there. Wow.
Germany on the break. Patrick Gretzky with his first goal of the match. 29-year-old right winger. Here was the non-call at the other end.
Well, he did kind of fall down there.
18 minutes to play. Germany now by 6. Jaśka dumps it inside, and Germany comes away with the turnover. Dominic Klein starts the break. Fall.
Nice stop.
Kick save by Wiszymerski. And another German player down. Adrian Fall. Fall by name and by nature. Right there. Well, part of the reason this is the Battle of Chicago, John Ryan, and it has been hard fought, as you see there, is 600 years ago today, a historic battle, the Battle of Grunwald, was won by Poland over German forces. No one's forgotten it on either side, but it's renewed here today. And instead of weapons, the point of choice here is the 1 pound handball.
But it's a friendly rivalry. I mean, no fewer than 9 players on the Polish team make their living in Germany. There's several players that are actual teammates that they spend more time, as Pascal Hens scores there. The Yuski brothers spend more time with Pascal Hens than they do with their Polish national team, playing for the German club Hamburg, one of the best clubs in the world.
Well, Hens only has 2 goals. He hasn't taken a lot of opportunities to score, but he got that one. And it gives Germany their biggest lead at 7. And now time is growing short for Poland, even though there's 17 minutes left on the clock. There's a takedown by Michael Kraus, and Michael Kraus will be sent off for 2 minutes. Well, it's Matthias Flor, rather. 10, not 18. They do look similar.
It's a pretty physical game here for an international friendly. And the next few minutes will be very interesting here, as you almost sense a little bit the tensions have increased a little bit here with the 7-goal gap.
Well, now Poland will have a man advantage for the next 2 minutes. We'll see what they can do with it. What they need to do is get a couple of goals at least. Towels are getting a workout on the floor today. So here we go. This is Poland's chance. They've got a man advantage for 2 minutes. Got to make something happen. Kamil Krieger is in, number 40 on the left wing. He has the ball now. Krieger trying to muscle his way in, and Rogic takes him down.
Again, as typically happens in the second half of a hard-fought handball match, players going down, sweat on the floor. You're going to see a little bit more of this as the game winds down.
And that will, what Poland needs to do is get on a run and build some momentum, and it's hard to do if they're having to stop every time down the court to mop it up.
Yep.
There's Marcin Lievski, one of the 2 Lievski brothers. Lievski.
There you go.
Buries it. And that brings a response from this Polish crowd that's just been waiting.
Substitutions here on defense.
Table for 6 for Poland.
With
21-15. Still a comfortable lead for Germany, but Poland crowd waiting to explode if their team can get something going. They forced the Germans out high.
Yes, very high. They're really trying to force the action.
Hens, again, Germany is a man down still, and Hens is tied up. Just under a minute left in the penalty. Officials have been busy today, too.
This is what I was talking about, the little bit of an elbow shove there by Hens.
And Hens is saying, I'm 6'7". What do you want me to do? Hens.
He lost control of the ball. It's a fast break opportunity for Poland.
This is what Poland's been waiting for. Jurasic dishes it off to Krieger. Krieger one more time. Poland scores again. Mariusz Jurkiewicz gets him within 5.
Bogdan went working the referees there.
He's going to need them down the stretch. We're just about midway through the second half. Strobel. Klein shot blocked, and he kept in play by the Polish team. No.
They did not touch it until it was back over the bar, so Germany's going to keep possession of it. Germany's at full strength.
Yeah, Flora is back in now, and he has the ball in the goal. Well, crime doesn't pay, but it did there for Matthias Flor as he came off the bench, out of the penalty box, and scored his third goal. Germany 22, Poland 16. So they didn't get as much done with that man advantage as they wanted to, obviously. Now down 6, they got to move quickly. Jeszka, Jurecki, Jurasic scores. Mariusz Jurasic with his 4th. And again, defensive substitutions off the Poland bench.
Well, if they're going to get back in the game, this is where they're going to do it. They're going to have to do it on this side of the court. They cannot match goal for goal.
Substitutions on specifically to play defense at this end of the floor and turn it into offense at the other end, which is what Poland needs. They need 5 goals to tie. Kraus. Hens, one touch inside. That shot is blocked. Save. Well done by Wisomierski. At the other end. And we had players going into the
German player touched the ball while he was inside the 6. Well, I guess not. There's a charge, and it's going to be Germany ball.
Polish fans are certainly into it now as they sense an opening. And if their team can get a stop here and a goal at the other end, this place might explode. Kraus. Foul. Hens bounces it inside. Loose ball at the 6 and a foul call. And again, the mop brigade is out. "13 minutes to play in the match. Germany by 5, but it's a emotionally a tenuous lead as the Poles certainly seem to have the emotion on their side, and they get that call and quickly fast break it out.
Oh my goodness. The refs need to take control of this game right now.
Kluczynski hit the deck there.
The players hitting the deck, both sides.
Pascal Hens is up off the German bench. A show of strength. Take a look how this sequence went. Dominic Klein just nailed a Polish player. And the break at the other end.
And a warning to the German coach, Heiner Braun.
What do we hear? Who wins, Poland or Germany?
Next time he talks to the ref, it'll be 2 minutes for Germany.
Well, his team has done the talking to this point, leading 22-17 with just about 12.5 minutes to play in the match. Poland trying to cut into this lead. This is the time for them to seize the day. Jeszka. Lievski. Score! No, he didn't score. I swore that was going in. Germany on the break. Floor. Wisomierski got a piece of it, but not enough to keep Matthias Flor from getting his 4th of the match and giving Germany a 6-point lead again. With 12 minutes to go. Does Poland have what it takes to get back into this match? We'll see. If they've got shots like that, they do. Marcin Lievski. His 3rd goal. The lead is back to 5. Big left-handed shot, and you don't want to be Karsten Lichtlein on that one, trust me. Towels out again. Neither of these two teams were able to earn a medal at the Beijing Olympics. They're obviously hoping for big things at next year's World Championships and the Olympics in London in 2012. We'll no doubt see both of them. Germany leads by 5. Under 11 and a half minutes to go. Kicked out of there by Wisomierski. Off to Jurkiewicz. Now Poland with a spring in their step. Jurkiewicz saved there by Lichtlein. And a penalty shot called.
Let's see the replay here. Defending inside the 6.
Michael Kraus, or no, it was Floor. Broke that one up. No, Kraus was out there. So Tomasz Lucinski looking for his 4th goal and to get his team a little bit closer, and he does. It's a 4-goal lead now for Germany, 23-19. And that's what the red and white fans here in the building were hoping for. 11 minutes to play. Kraus. Glendorf has checked back in. Haven't seen much of him in this second half at all. Hens buries it. His 3rd.
And a fast start by Poland.
Lievski off to Krieger. It's like a revolving door here in front of the Poland bench. Guys coming in, guys going out. They're down by 5, and they turn the ball over there. Gensheimer restarts it to Kraus. Glendorf, second effort, takes a hip check.
And looks like we'll get a 7-meter penalty throw as well.
First, we're going to have to get Glendorf up off the deck. It's only 6'4" again, but he looks much bigger, and every inch of it hit that deck. Now Glendorf is up, and we'll shake this one off a little gingerly. But Kraus is going to take another 7-meter throw for Germany. He's 3 for 3. Here's Kraus against Wisomierski. And Wisomierski stops it.
That Poland needed that. A little under 10 minutes and a 5-goal deficit. The margin of error for Poland is pretty thin now.
They need some big plays at both ends. Didn't get one there. We've got a whistle as Jurecki goes down. The free throw from 9 meters after the foul. Yeshka. And Lievski bounces one home. Marcin Lievski with his 4th goal.
Germany tried to take advantage of the Polish substitution pattern there. Apparently they weren't quite set, and the ref is pulling them back to half court.
Lars Kaufmann has come in. He is big number 21 in black. Just dished that ball off. He's a powerful force, and if he sets his mind to it, things could happen for Germany. Germany 24, Poland 20. Under 9 minutes to play. Kaufmann dishes to Glendorf, to Kraus. Kraus gets it inside of the pivot, and Poland comes up with it. They'll break it out of there. Jurkiewicz. Kluzinski gets him within 3 with his 5th goal. And this one the Polish fans have been waiting for.
And we're going to have a break in the action here as German coach Heiner Braun wants to talk things over and hopefully quiet this crowd a little bit.
Each team gets 1 timeout per half, and Heiner Braun using his precious timeout at an opportune moment as Poland has cut what was a 7-goal deficit, now down to 3 at 24-21 with 8.5 minutes to play. And right now, Poland is the side with more energy.
They are. Germany, their last few attacks, not very well coordinated. The crowd's behind Poland now. They were able to get a couple turnovers, and they were able to convert those into relatively easy goals. The key now for Germany will be an offensive set where they control the ball, they don't turn it over, they work a little clock, hopefully get a good shot, put the lead back up to 4 goals.
Now it's going to be up to the Polish defenders to get a stop here and give it back to the offense. Germany 24, Poland 21. You see the time remaining. Under 9 minutes. Stefan Weinhold is back in. That's him on right wing, number 14. Kaufman up top to Kraus. Weinhold off. Kraus muscles his way inside and scores. 5th goal of the day for Kraus. The lead is back to 4. Glinski. Michael Jurecki with his 2nd goal. Again, it's a 3-point lead. Now we're seeing end-to-end action. And Poland is feeding off the energy of this crowd. Gensheimer. Cross-court pass. Now it comes back out top to Kraus. Kaufman. To Weinhold. Kraus. Bogdan Ventus calling for a passive play.
He wants passive play. They typically see the coaches will start to raise their hands in the hope that they can get the ref to also raise his hand. Start to call that passive play. Just to remind them, it's been a while before they've had a good offensive attack.
Matthias Flor with 4 goals today. In this cauldron of noise that is the UIC Pavilion. The Polish fans are singing and chanting. That'll excite them. Mariusz Jurecki with the ball swatted out of play. And here they come in the break. Jurecic. 2-point lead again. That's what Poland wanted to see.
It's starting to get interesting here.
This last 6.5 minutes is going to be fun. Michael Haas has come back in for Germany, number 24.
And notably, the German coach has left in some of the second line players. I think he wants to see how they can handle it in this situation.
These two teams will meet again, and he wants experience on their side. Saved by Wisomierski.
Probably a two-minute penalty.
For a kick. Daniel Schultak is going to be sent off. I think he stepped into the area there, John. And Gensheimer will have a 7-meter throw against Wisomierski. This is a key moment of this match. Gensheimer scores his 5th, and Poland's lead is back to 3 at 26-23, and Poland is a man down. A little confusion on the bench as they try to get the right combination of players in. Poland is a man up, but 3 goals down with under 6 minutes to play. You're watching the Battle of Chicago, International Team Handball, from the Pavilion at the University of Illinois at Chicago. Ken Tomash and John Ryan with you on Comcast SportsNet. Glad you're with us. Marcin Lievski just wound up and fired the left-hander just wide of the goal.
It's the type of shot he wouldn't take in a normal part of the game, but being down a man and down 3, they gotta work something.
They need offense, and they get a foul. And that brings Bogdan Venta all the way up in front of us. This may be a friendly, but the intensity is there. Take a look again as Rogish comes in and helps the sandwich. Yevsky. That shot goes lacking. And the ball stuck back there now. Now he's got it. So Germany has put in Silvio Heinevetter, the backup keeper. Under 5 minutes to play in the Battle of Chicago. And Germany leads it by 3, 26-23. Here we see if Germany can assume control and take it the rest of the way with goals like that, or if Poland can answer. Stefan Weinhold with his second of the match. 27-23. And this is with Poland a man up for the next 19 seconds. They desperately need a goal. They cannot stand around. But Germany's defending out high and making it difficult for them. And it'll result in a fast break for Germany. Floor, up and off the crossbar. Big turn of events here if they can capitalize at the other end.
And they're back up to full strength now.
Kluczynski comes in. Jurasic tried a left-handed spinner, and it was blocked. And I don't know what the referee's calling here. Whatever it is, good bet. Rogish was in the middle of it.
I think it's just a 9-meter play.
Lievsky tied up.
We got a timeout here.
Poland wants a timeout, but it was Bogdan Venta gave it to the wrong guy. He handed it to our stats guy when that's the wrong guy. 3:21 to play here, and Germany up 27-23. So whatever's going to happen for Germany out of this timeout, or whatever's going to happen for Poland, rather, is going to have to happen pretty quickly.
It is. The nature of handball, it's not like basketball where you can, make a couple three-point shots and all of a sudden you're back in the game. You're only scoring one at a time. The other team always has the opportunity to stall a little bit before they go into the attack. So you got to figure, getting a point back per minute, you're doing pretty good. And right now with 3 minutes, 21 seconds, down 4, there is absolutely no margin for error. You're pretty much going to have to score every time and stop Germany from scoring every time. And that's just to tie the match.
Again, this match can end in a tie. If it was a tournament situation or the World Championships or knockout round, we'd play overtime and potentially penalty throws to decide it. This could end in a deadlock. At this point, if Poland does pull that out, that would be quite the accomplishment because they're down 4 with 3:21 to play. They do have the ball, though. Poland now staring at a 4-goal deficit, and that one goes high and wide. The shot by Bartlomiej Jaśka. Three minutes to play. Poland needs to work quickly. Germany making it tough on them. To the wing, to Lievsky. Spun home there by Mariusz Jurasic. His team leading 6th goal of the afternoon. Now they need a stop at the other end. They could use a turnover or a save. 27-24. Two and a half minutes to play. Kaufman. Thrown to the deck by Mikhail Jurecki. And precious seconds tick away, but now they will stop as they do a little court maintenance. That's one way to help out, John, because you can't necessarily like in basketball, foul, stop the clock, get the ball back on a missed free throw.
Exactly, and sometimes you're in a situation where you don't want to foul because you want that, you don't want that play to stop and the clock to keep moving.
Sherna. Kaufman with a shot and it's saved by Wisomierski. 2 minutes to play. Poland needs 3 goals to tie. Can they do it? Glinski. There's one they needed. Marcin Lievski gets his fifth.
Well, they're going to expect to see the defense really extended here. You very rarely see what you would call man-to-man, but it's getting to the point where you have to play it. High-risk defense, but you need to start doing that to force the action.
Gensenheimer. Kaufman. Gensenheimer's fouled, and Bogdan Venta just kicked the can of handball wax and almost killed you and me. Definitely anything but a friendly. Kaufman tied up.
And this is the precious seconds ticking off the clock.
Clock stopped at the moment. Here we go. Now it's rolling. Now we're stopped at 56 seconds. And both coaches are just, you should see this handball wax can has met its maker thanks to Bogdan Venta. Heiner Brand's team with the lead at 27-25, and Kaufman's shot is blocked. It goes out to Poland. They can work quickly. They can get within 1. Under a minute to play. USC crowd on its feet. Jurevich. Jurasic into the post. Goal, Poland. Żółtak. 27-26, 30 seconds to go.
Well, it's going to be tough for Germany to stall this out. It's doable, but Poland does not want to foul. They don't even have to risk a shot being taken at this point.
Foul called. Wait, we've got a whistle. Matthias Flor put that one in the net, but the official had blown the play dead.
At this juncture, if you're Poland, you're almost daring the other team to shoot.
So they will, but first to foul. 6 seconds, 5 seconds.
I say you should have let him go. That was their only chance right there, because the foul, the clock stops, that does not stop, and therefore they're able to let it out. Even though it was a shot right at 6 meters right in front of the goal, they would have been better off, with the 5 to 10% chance that the goalie would have had us stopping it, because, well, now the game's over.
Time has expired, and with that ceremonial throw, we are done with the Battle of Chicago, which was everything it was advertised to be. Poland made a late run, but Germany wins it 27-26 in front of a loud and enthusiastic crowd at the University of Illinois at Chicago Pavilion. Wow, this is fun. We'll be back with highlights of this one after this. Don't go away. It's Germany 27, Poland 26 in the Battle of Chicago.